So let's finish up our last game for the evening. Just to reiterate what happened last time in our last cycle. We have a message from Master Color.
Have you decided to take the short path back? Don't rush things. All of the easy ways only lead down. Or haven't you understood anything?
You don't find out what happened to
A
Sam?
human life is a chain of voids.
I mean, if we did, there probably wouldn't be much room for sequel.
Is the one who lost you. The void is you. You have a chance to part with the one who lost you. The one who ceased to live. And to present him with a new life. So return and finish your deed with dignity. Take what's best from him. Let him live. Then you can try to be born again, spirit. And you'll make it. If you don't disappoint me.
We already read this, but just as a reiterate, Turgor will turn a man into a drawn and tightened bow. You need to get to Turgor before you're able to do anything. So, sorry about the crying. Sister is being not massacred. She's being executed, thrown into the void. I want to do two quick things. Actually, just one, really. I wanted to come down to Sister Death's chamber. She's been dead for a very long time, but I took a look earlier to see what's going on in her dead chamber. This chamber is so unbelievably dead.
Now go. Fill yourself to overflowing to reach Turgor, a state of unbearable tension that will result in death and a new birth. Don't regret leaving. Don't regret anything. Humans are given more than one void to live, provided they can find the strength to finish each of them with a breakthrough. If you wish to entrust a sister with creating a new world, go to her. If all her hearts are full and she's free, draw the breakthrough glyph on her. If you can gather the courage to build a new world by yourself, head at it and draw the breakthrough glyph on yourself, spirit. Forward and higher. There is nothing else I can do here.
Sam got aced by the production studio because he was gatekeeping access to Rebecca, and then once the studio had full access of her, they basically stuck her in a recording dungeon until they had enough samples of her voice to synthesize at will, which at point they just left her to die in there. That's just a game theory. There you go, Kitty. There's a possible explanation. This is Sister Death's first garden. It's dead. It has been overtaken by the Scorpios. The Scorpios are horrible monster creatures that basically just stab all of the trees. Just get any remnants of color. You can kill them. It is possible to kill the Scorpio. I don't know if it can hurt me. It can! Interesting. All right. Well, that's I wanted to show you. That's what happens in her chamber. Her chamber dies. It's a rough day for everybody. So this is several cycles later. I have gotten everything taken care of. We are in a full state of Turgor. We are just chef's kiss in color. Look at all of this. Yeah, it's pretty sad, Kitty. Really, 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 really sad. Okay, so excellent. And now that we are in Torgor, we can come over here and help our sister.
Hurry. It's becoming harder and harder to be reborn from this dying body. Forget about taboos. Believe, and I will reward you with a miracle. Give, you fool. The only color that dies is the color you keep inside.
Oh, is very chatty. Here is our sister. Her, hello. My fan is getting really loud for all of a sudden. Wants to be really, really, aggressively loud. So this is our chosen sister. We are in a state of Torgor. We are going to cast the breakthrough. Very naked. She absolutely is, yeah. Naked as hell. I mean, to be fair, she's been naked the whole game. Not really clear on the...
We exiles, wanderers, and poets who yearned to be but failed to become, where birds have nests, beasts their lair homes. Our lot is a staff and beggar's hovel. The duty is failed, the promises are broken.
He said
Path
duty.
unwalked. And our doom is nigh. Dreams of such roads drowning in a sigh of songs unsung and poems never spoken. In shards of will, it is so hard to find your own true self, so hard to confine the foolish pride, so hard to enter another's marquee and to beg for bread. Hard for the vanguard soul to render alive.
That's the voice of Patriarch.
It never has been truly dead.
Old anus face. Who's Peter Pet? What? Who's this? These people die or did they make the game? I'm not sure. I have a return button. So that is the ending. There is two other things I wanted to do though, real fast. I would like to, actually three maybe. Let's see. First things first. You
You're ready.
are not ready. And you have been irritating the entire game.
Why feel sorry for these unborns, right? Who cares what she was dreaming about? She's not the last. But there won't be a second one.
Look at her shoes! She left her... What? Everyone else is naked. Why does she get shoes? I didn't know that would happen. She gets to have her giant shoes thrown into the void with her. That wasn't what I did. That wasn't what I wanted to come in here to do. There's two things I want to do. This is the 8-it. There is one other thing we are able to do, which is ascend ourselves. This is basically our guy saying, "Later, bitches," and just bouncing himself. in a somewhat anticlimactic. I think this is the same. We might get a different poem, though. I think a big round of applause for Kitty is in order for being very patient through the Void. The Void was a game like I said many times, I've spent a long time considering how to do it, and then I just ended up doing it and just saying screw it. Is this the same? Is this going to be the same poem? If it is, I probably won't bother. I was going to try to bring Sister Death back, and then just, you know, Torgoring my way. Love you more, Kitty.
Above the rippling surface waves has grown a solemn, rocky highland built of bricks, with chasms black and floods of crimson rocks.
This guy just say
and
chasms?
Boundaries woeful of the land unknown. I see the dreams so marvelously sad, the creeks of land so solid and encrusted, where wave and tide upon shores are busted, while singing by the mournful twilight's bed. And canvas in the dark plies a quiet course, trembling with an ancient mystic force.
You actually are getting
The
to see
force of
different
wind
sections of it.
and raspy, breathless ripple. In ways of constant dare and righteous struggle, my boat is led along by shearing tumult, and skies are lit with starry, shining sparkle.
Believe it or not, those were two completely different endings. There is a third thing I like to do, which is... I'm just gonna ignore Echo this time. I'm not gonna... I feel kind of bad casting Vampire on these girls, because it's like, they didn't do anything wrong, other than just be irritating. They are going to die at the end of the Void, but it's not their problem. Or that's not, you know... It's not their... I don't know.
We are running out of time.
Yeah.
Hurry. It's becoming harder and harder to be reborn from this dying body.
Are they just gonna play this in reverse? I need to rewatch this footage. If they just did this in... I don't think they did, actually. No, I don't think they did. So yeah, doing that absolutely screws your color. Like, destroys your color. You are straight up dead if you do. Fortunately, we have the power of cheating on our hands, and we're just going to bring ourselves straight back up to Torgor. Hello, Sister Death. Welcome back.
You're ready.
And she's not. Yeah, well, I've got a lot of color. And by that I mean I'll just give myself more. I wasn't planning on ending this way, but you know, I feel kind of like if we have the ability to bring Sister Death back, she's been so good to us the whole game. Remember that time she said, you're almost complete, you're almost depleted, you're dying? And that other time she said, you don't have enough color inside you?
Hunger has taken almost...
You already said that. You said that 5 streams ago.
The Scorpio appeared in my chambers. He's trying to kill your garden.
Oh, Sister Death. Your garden is 8 ways from Sunday fucked, honey. Don't worry about it. Your garden is not going to be anybody's garden real soon. It's got like 15 Scorpios. I killed one of them. You're welcome. What is the official Roar stream ending? I think it's going to be Ema, right? The person we actually aimed for. I think that's the one I actually decided on. I have a dent in my head.
Now you look and...
Yeah. Look and act just like a brother. Torgor. I have no idea what she says in the third heart. Sister Death is, generally speaking, dead in almost every playthrough. Most people don't even know how to do this because it's not really documented at all. What happened to all your chains? What happened to all of your chains? What do you mean?
Don't, my love. What would it help? I don't need anything from you. Don't worry about me.
Sister Death, we are...
See, I'm together with the tree that grows above, and as long as it's alive, I'll be fine.
You were dead like a hot minute ago. Oh, I think something's screwed up there because she's already at her thing. What else can I give you? I can give you emerald. Violet. Crimson. Kitty, do you, I know it's not your favorite kind of game, but is it at least apparent why the game is so interesting, fascinating? I don't know why I'm trying to justify it. This is a game I can't justify on any stretch. What is this? What is this angle? Doing? What's going on? Maybe she doesn't have any bonds at all because she came up from the nightmare. We brought her back to life, essentially. Torgor. This is what we call in the industry cheating. Oh my god. Please. Thank you. Not something you would pick up and play. Also titties. Both true. And yeah, it's... Honestly, I'll probably never play this again. I can't see a world in which I will pick up the Void again. But I'm glad I finally did. You're ready, and she's not.
Thank you. With each drop, I feel like my will to live is returning. Yet this still isn't enough for a breakthrough.
You're a little behind the times.
She's silent, like you. She's concentrating, that's why. Don't worry. She'll have a lot to say up there on the surface. She's ready to give birth to the new life. But you're not ready. You must fill yourself with me to the brim, to bursting.
Not gonna lie, even with the can I? No, I even with the patch, I have no idea how I'd be able to do this with Sister Death, to bring her back to life. Even with all of the extra color in the Void, I have no idea how you'd be able to get to Torgor by cycle 31, bring Sister Death back to life, and get back to Torgor by cycle 37. I think 37 is the official end of the Void. I was wrong about 35. Regardless, that's not enough time at all. We've seen this twice, but I don't want to skip it because I might skip the poem. This is not a game I would ever recommend anybody just willy-nilly pick up and play. It's interesting to see the void just contract and just the life gets sucked out of it from within. Because all of the life in the void went up with Sister Death. In fact, all of the
We
sisters
never heard again once we departed.
have
The
poems.
sinner's prayers sound in discord. An earthly god's communion is reward from priests in temples never started. The dreams of madness change our Savior. We are as bees abandoned by the hive. Like the men of fallen Troy, we now strive, and flames predict the time of our failure. By breathing gusts, we're led in dissolution, long paths unfolding, roads we've never walked. We stroll in blindness as a herdless flock. Rolling thunder, earth and lightning fusion, exploding fires of doubt and disdain, our dreams meaning the world will never gain.
There was actually one last thing that I forgot about until just now. This one doesn't involve anybody. This one involves... Okay, turn you down just a tiny bit. This one involves cranking the speed up to max. Yeah. They threw another sister into the void. Sorry to hear it. This one involves cranking the speed up to max.
Remember this, spirit.
Yeah, I know. We need to fill yourself up to bursting. And then just letting the void die. That's the one final ending. That's the ending that happens if you're not, good at the game, I guess. Which is the ending I probably would have ended up getting. Who are you trying to assassinate this time? Jesus, they're taking out all of the sisters. They're taking out Uta. And she's being taken out by...
Listening to gold. Of course, I haven't told you the whole truth. The soul asleep or lost is you, guest. You should have descended into the nightmare. That's where you were going when the one who left you ceased living. And that's why the brothers were confused. You are too much like them. Dead, cold, and heartless. The sleeper is the one who let you go. The one who's trying to reclaim you. But now you have a chance to kill this void and ascend to the surface.
Done it a few times now.
Azure, emerald, gold.
The void is actually like cram filled with color right now. There's only 4 brothers left. We killed all the other ones.
I feel sorry for
Sorry, Uta. I mean, I say sorry. It's not me who did it. Blame the brothers. You got killed by Triumphator. I don't know what to tell you.
When you're the mightiest brother, your duty is to stay here and take responsibility. Responsibility for the canvas you've drawn with your own color, your own blood.
His dumb eyes. Is that the whole ending? Who's this guy? That's a different guy. Are there different pictures? Okay. I think we've sucked all of the life out of the enjoyment of the void we can. That's been fun times. I think I'm gonna go kiss my wife. That was good times. Tomorrow we're going to hit up Hades 2. There was a major update to Hades 2. We're going to check out what's going on in the wide and wonderful world of Olympus. That should be fun. We'll be playing Limbo, I think, next week, and that should be fun too. Good times had by all. We finished 3 games tonight. Spooky night continues. Spooky month continues tomorrow evening. Until then, though, have a fantastic night. I will see you later, and goodbye.
Thanks for your time. Have a good day.